Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by. My name is Nara and in a moment I will be checking into your energy and current affairs. But first, nail check. Today I have this gold moment, white burgundy. There are hearts, there are crosses. I really like the set. It is quite heavy, but at the same time, I feel like royal in some way when I'm wearing this. So yeah, I really like it. Nail check complete. But before we get into your groups, I would just like to say my readings explore immediate problems and situations you find yourself in. For the utmost accuracy of the reading, I will be looking into no more than the upcoming 2 weeks of your life. Just because this is a general reading, and you as a person are constantly shifting between realities based on the decisions you make, longer periods of predictions might become inaccurate and irrelevant in correlation to your actions. That is because nothing is set in stone, and you are the master of your fate and your future. So to put it simply, I am here to give you guidance on your current affairs and channel advice from your guardians, ancestors, angels, and the universe for your highest good. Even so, be very discerning of any readings you come across on the internet. These are only guidelines for entertainment purposes. Don't discredit any logical, thought-out decisions when it directly impacts your future. With that being said, if this is your first time choosing a group, I will guide you through it. And if you have already done this before, I will have the timestamps in the description, unless you want to stick around and focus with me. What I do first, before choosing a group, I usually take a few deep breaths, or as many as I need, in the moment, to ground myself. Now, what does grounding oneself look like? I am focusing my attention to my surroundings, where my body makes contact with the things around me, what position is my body in, posture, feet touching the ground, and I start relaxing every muscle in my body with every breath I take. You can close your eyes if you need to and take as much time as you'd like. After my body is relaxed, I try to clear my mind of any thoughts. Now keep in mind, to completely clear your mind takes time to learn and comes only with practice. But you can try to get it as clear and calm as you can. Once you're in that liminal space, again, take as much time as you need. You may slowly open your eyes and or focus your attention to the 3 groups I have for you. Don't try to make one or the other fit, or pick something merely because it's your favorite color. Yes, the synchronicities might help you choose, but try to feel which group you are drawn to. It might stand out from the others, it might be brighter, louder, bigger, more vibrant than the other groups. Sometimes I personally even see a gold outline around the group. There might be an attraction that just feels right, so trust your intuition and gut to decipher which group is yours. And when it feels right, trust it to be. Again, be mindful, trusting your instincts and recognizing them from logical decisions will take time, and that's okay. Another thing to note, you might not be drawn to any of the groups here, which is totally fine. That just means that there probably isn't a group meant for you in this video. To which you can check out other videos that I have or that other creators offer. Yet again, be very discerning about what you come across. So, let's see if there is a group you are drawn to. Group number 1, you have number 9, when a witch must drink their brew. Group number 2, you have the number 13, all the willows know your name. Group number 3, you have the number 25, time to feed the hungry heart. With everything said and done, take your time, take a deep breath, and I'll see you shortly. Hi, group number 1. This is your vibe check. Let's see if it resonates. So you picked when a witch must drink their brew. Now I instantly think about you stepping into your witch power. So finally acknowledging yourself and giving yourself time if you need to, feeling comfortable in your own skin and unapologetic. I think this is you celebrating yourself and the person that you are and the person that you have become over the years. Maybe you are stepping out of a difficult period of time, and I think it's time to celebrate, and it's time to forget about other people's opinions of you. And I think you're finally allowing yourself to think that, and you're stepping into this newer version of yourself. You are so much more confident than you were a week ago, a month ago. I'm so happy for you. It's such a good, fulfilling energy to feel. There might be wine involved for some of you, and even a karaoke night could be significant, or just meeting with your friends and raising a toast for the good times, or yeah, red wine could be also significant. It's time to party. It's time to celebrate who you are. I think that's the vibes for right now. So let's get into the tarot. And for you, group 1, I was drawn to Shadowscapes Tarot. Let me get it out. For some reason, I think you have this kind of softer, lighter energy especially of all the decks that I have. I think this one is the most suitable for you. So let's see. Let's see what is going on. Or what's the question that you need answers to right now? Ooh, right now. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Okay. And 3 of Wands, 333. First of all, the number 3 could be very significant for you. I think this is quite... I need another card because I feel like this is coming into something. Could I get just one more card of what's going on in group 1's life right now? What answers do they need to get? Okay. I think I'm finally getting it. Two of Wands. Yes. All right. So first of all, with this card, it's absolutely time for you to step into your true self. Go celebrate with your friends. Enjoy. And enjoy your time with your friends. So with both of these cards right now that we have, I think you are funneling into the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is mainly about a passageway opening up for you to transition into a newer version of yourself, or a completely new period of life. So I think this is talking about you finding a new way or opening up a passage. In some ways, it's a transitional period. And the Spirit is telling you to use this limbo that you find yourself in as a chance, as an opportunity to heal yourself and to enjoy the last moments of this life that you have right now, because you'll be shifting into a completely new era. That transformation, that death card, transformation, absolutely. So with this, I feel like there's, again, two timelines. There could be two different friend groups that you have that you want to celebrate with, or again, there's so much about partying, wine, drinking. Maybe there's also like a reunion of some sorts, or two of your friend groups coming together into one, or there's a lot of events happening for you right now, right at this moment, so you're kind of flying from one to the other, and it's just non-stop partying and partying and partying, enjoying your time with friends. It doesn't have to be going out, but you're meeting friends, and I think that's very important for you right now. And the Spirit is telling you to enjoy that and don't feel bad about it. So with the Three of Pentacles, if we're getting deeper into this, it's that one sort of group partnership, maybe a group of your like work friends or colleagues, basically a friend group which you maybe had a project with them, or you completed some sort of or you're still working with them actively in pursuing a collective goal, and you're building those connections through work. And there's also that that kind of, this is some sort of a work relationship, work connections, groups, because you are planning ahead. I think this could be important. A new project that you started with this group that is finally giving you first fruits, as to say, you're basically seeing first results of the work that you started, and instead of celebrating them, you are instantly planning ahead and exploring your options, exploring how to expand it or to better that idea and that project, because this is only the first results. That means it has not come into like full fruition, completion. So you're instantly looking for these new passages, and let me tell you, it's coming, it's there, it's opening up for you. It just I think the advice for you is to be in the present moment and appreciate the connections that you have with these friends. And yes, it's important to look ahead and see the opportunities, different opportunities, and explore the new lands. But it is also important to celebrate the first results that you have, and that the project is on the way to success in some way. Yeah. And then I think there's another group of people that are maybe your family or closer or closest to you, maybe just a couple of friends that you have in your group, and but this is purely emotional connections, and you're not working with these friends, you are actively seeking to spend time with them apart from your work. And I think this is a connection, a really deep connection that you have with these people. And they appreciate you so much. And you appreciate them. And this is, I think this is the time for you to celebrate. And they are so supportive of whatever you're doing right now. They will always have your back in any situation. And I think with the Fool card here, it's telling you to trust them, to have your back, because they do, and they will not betray you or leave you. Maybe you had those experiences in the past. This is different. This is a true connection, and the people who do actually really, really love you. Mostly I feel platonically. It's a beautiful friendship. And I think this is also, with the Fool card being here, it goes both ways between this new passage or opportunity coming into your life, or this transitional period of stepping into a new persona. With this Fool, it's be optimistic towards it, but trust your friends to be there for you in that transitional period, and also trust that this transitional period will enhance your friendship with these people. You're not taking away from each other. It's actually feeding both of the sides for good. And it's also interesting, this transitional period, it's kind of, I would give it a timeline of a week or 2 weeks of actively shifting into a different human. That sounds weird. I mean, it's kind of your perspectives change. Maybe even you're traveling somewhere, relocating somewhere. I'm feeling just mainly shifting perspectives and seeing things differently, and really important, allowing yourself to shift that perspective and start seeing things differently. That's why you may be unrecognizable to some of your friends that you haven't met in a long time because of this shift. And yeah, so basically the main advice is enjoy because so the planning, death, transformation, that's what I've been telling you. And you're transforming into the star. You're transforming into a self, a persona that you have always wanted to be. And it's so, oh my god, you're gonna be so charming. So charming. It's wow. Just your energy is like doubling, tripling, like tenfold. It's wow, it's so captivating in some ways. This person that you are becoming is wow, it gives me the wow factor. People like look at you when you're walking in the streets. I think, again, transformation. So what I wanted to say with the Two of Wands is that you are naturally a person that plans ahead and you always see into the future and plan your steps and explore new things and different things, how to better yourself or your business or your connections, to expand your reach. And this is just natural for you. And I think with this transitional period, you are becoming the person that you always wanted to become. Remember that. Other thing is yeah. I think give yourself time and allow yourself to actually celebrate. There's 2 cards talking about celebration with friends, and I think that's just the bottom line. And again, don't focus too much on the path in front of you. It's gonna happen naturally. If you see there's a swan and then a child is sleeping on the swan's back, so you are like that child. You don't have to do anything right now. You have to heal, you have to enjoy, you have to focus on your connections, focus on yourself, focus on what you want to do. And that transformation will happen regardless. And I think it's going to be quite an easy one. So you don't have to worry about that or like do something specific to make it easier, or it's already gonna happen, it's gonna be easy, you don't have to worry about this. So I think this is all I have for you right now. I hope I brought you some clarity, and if this did not resonate at all, don't make it fit. I wouldn't want to mislead you or misguide you. And yeah, if it didn't resonate, you can try other groups, or there might not be a reading for you in this video, which is okay. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for being here, and be discerning. And yeah, have a good day. Bye. Oh, and by the way, I do have an extended for you. If you resonated with this and you want to hear more, I think I would like to see in the extended reading, what person will you become? Qualities, flaws? We'll see. And what is the period that you are transitioning into? What does it, opportunities, new waves, what does it entail overall? So if you're interested in that, you can check out the description, and maybe I'll see you there. Yeah, now, bye for real. Hi, group number 2. So, let's check your vibes and see if it resonates. Now, instantly, I'm feeling this kind of quirky energy around you. About you, not around you. It's kind of... you're instantly all over the place. Might be some kind of ADHD. Some kind of? I don't even know if that's a thing. You might have ADHD. Just all of the thoughts are coming in at once. And suddenly I have to do everything at the same time. Take it as it resonates. Now what we have here. All the willows know your name. Quite orange. Let me read this to you, what it says. Essential meaning. Being witnessed and seen by another. Being understood. The flexibility of healthy relationships. Interdependence. Basically, this is what I was feeling and I was thinking about. This might be, probably is, this probably is some sort of a love reading. Because this kind of being understood by someone, it's instantly bringing me lover's energy. It's that harmonious... Let me speak. It's that harmonious energy that between two people that like instantly understand each other without words. First glance, crush at first glance. And also there was a couple of songs coming in that were basically speaking about that kind of understanding between two people, about that lovers
card, but also, it also feels like, so 2 songs for you that were coming in is Liquid Smooth by Mitski and Everybody Here Wants You, Jeff Buckley. So I feel like you are in your prime, let's say that. For all the girlies, ovulation. You are absolutely in that kind of feminine seduction type of energy. And it's, I don't know if this is about a specific crush or person in your life, but it's giving it's giving lovers card. Basically it's giving you are ready for a relationship, or you think that. I don't know. And you're in this zone, in this kind of mood of maybe wanting someone, or wanting to have a crush, or to have a person around you that understands you deeply as you understand them, and that mutual respect and relationship and intimacy. It's that kind of connection. You're longing, or more the desire is coming in, but you are yearning for a human being, that intense emotion, raw emotion of love, intimacy, and desire. So if this resonates, if this is how you feel right now, and if this is your vibe today, come along, let's let's see what the cards have in store for you. Let me just pick the deck that I want to use for you. Oh, it's this one. Okay. I am seeing a female jaguar in my mind's eye right now. So again, take it as it resonates. Also, just, I got this and I'm like, you know what? I might mention it to you. It might resonate. Oh my god. Are you all over the place right now? Sit down. Just sit down. Brittany Broski might be significant. That's what I got. So take it as it resonates. So what's going on? Okay, let's just see what is happening. What is happening? In your life right now. What's the situation? Ooh, okay. Okay. It didn't fall out, so I'm not gonna take it. 2 of coins. We'll see how it comes into picture. So, what is going on? Well, a lot is going on. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. 5s? 2 5s. Okay, wait, let me... We have this, and for group 2, What is going on? What is okay, all right. You want anything else? Anything else? Okay. Mm-hmm. Now this is interesting. Remember how I said this card is about all of that desire and everything and wanting to have a person around you. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You are not in the mind space for that now. And I'm so sorry to be the one to tell you. I'm not gonna pull a veil on your eye. That's not a saying. I'm not gonna blow smoke in your eyes, basically. Face? Help me God at this point. So, you are not ready for that. Let me be clear. But there's different things. Okay. We'll see where this is going. There is different things that I would like you to keep in mind or bring your attention to before you can get into a relationship. Now, if you resonated with the vibes that you got from this card, that does not mean this is not your reading. It's if you resonated with the vibes, listen to what the tarot has to say and then decide if it's not your reading. Again, if it does not resonate, don't make it fit, yeah? But just listen. So, I am feeling like at this moment in time, you have a difficult situation with money or an unstable situation with money. And from this side, it's let me check one thing real quickly. Okay. I think, okay, you want something to be in your life and understand you fully. But you are not trusting people in any way. You cannot trust people. Just with this Five of Swords, you cannot fully open up to, and you're not allowing yourself to fully open up. It's some sort of a coping mechanism. Maybe it's past experiences, which is understandable. But there is some blockage that you put up yourself, and you are not allowing yourself to get close to people because of fear of being betrayed, or fear that when they see your true self, they're gonna leave you. And it's that, so then again, you are choosing to maybe feel lonely at times, but it is safer for you to feel lonely than to know that people know things about you that are, you being vulnerable with people, you trusting people, you accepting help from them. I think it's painful. I think it's that type of thing. If you could not stand, or you could not cope with people leaving you again when you thought they cared for you. I think you had a lot of situations like that in the past. So and this coping mechanism has become subconscious. And this is just how you approach life, day to day. And you're not allowing yourself to trust people. Okay, I see where this is going. So if you see, this is you, right now. So, my camera died right at this moment, which I'm gonna take as usually when technology dies quicker than you expect or they're supposed to, it probably means that there's something siphoning energy from it, which could be that there are some of your ancestors that are guiding you or are close to you nearby or are always watching over you. This could be significant for some of you. I'm feeling a maternal ancestor. I'm getting an image of my grandmother from my mother's side. That could be someone that you know or maybe is significant for you. But as I was saying, your situation is that, so you're taking this this stance, this kind of protective stance, against the world, ready for battle, ready to fight, whatever comes your way. Yeah, and it's so you basically just are not allowing yourself to trust people and are not allowing people to see the more vulnerable side of you. Just because it's dangerous. It feels dangerous for you, it feels uncomfortable. But at the same time, it limits your capabilities of finding the people that want to support you and want to know more of you and want to start a deeper connection with you, which would lead to a romance of some sorts, a relationship of some sorts. So yes, as you are wishing for that and thinking of that constantly, I feel, this to me is indicating that you are not quite ready for this yet. There is things you could do about it, which your whole vibe of this whole reading is being understood, being seen, being accepted, and that mutual understanding, not one-sided connection. I think that is what is on your mind right now the most. That is what you desire at this moment in time. And with this side coming out, I see that this is possible. It absolutely is possible for you to be more open, more vulnerable with people through caring, through care basically for others. Now, as you can see how the cards fell out, it is quite a big gap in between these two versions of yourself. Which means there's work to do, and there's active work to do. And if you look at it from left to right, as you go on, this is you at this moment. There's a gap you need to close and evolve through, a mystery basically. The unknown that you're so afraid of. The comfort zone that you have to get out of to reach this this woman, I said woman, I don't know, it could be a man, doesn't matter, not gender specific. It's just this card usually comes out when there's a potential crush, so you are becoming a potential crush of people around you. So when you become this version, right after that, you can see on the bottom of the deck it's the Page of Cups. So instantly you have to become this person to attract the people that you would like to have in your life, to have a relationship with. You have to become open for that crush to come into your life. And we're gonna get to this middle part right here, which probably interests you the most. Let's talk about this. This is a version of you where I think you're tapping into your femininity again. It's this gentleness and nurturing energy around you. I think that people just are captivated by merely your presence. And it's not that intimidation type of thing, it's charm. It's how open you are, and I see like a person in like the middle of a party, a social gathering, and they are interacting with every single one of those people and just enjoying themselves, and there is not a fright in their eyes of actually sharing things about themselves and trusting people. And I'm even seeing letting people help them. That is what this femininity is about. It's when people say you're not in control. I mean, when people say it's, oh, you have to be masculine to get things done and everything, it's... Femininity is about getting other people to do stuff for you. That's how I see it. It's still a really powerful tool if you know how to use it. But a lot of people shy away from that. And there's also the Ace of Pentacles. There is so much opportunities coming into your life when you become open to opportunities coming into your life. This is you are really closed off right now to anything. And yes, with this, again, a high priestess, she is always aware of her surroundings. She's always aware what's happening. I think this is also a persona where you can see through people's lies, and you are able to decipher which is who are lying to you and who are telling the truth. Basically what this is saying, you will become a person who knows who to trust, and you don't have to worry about opening up to the wrong type of people, which you are scared of in this version of you. Yeah, I think the question here is to, what do you have to do to get to this version of yourself? Yeah, and let's take the same. I'm gonna keep this here for motivation. Yeah. What is the advice? Whoa. For the group 2, and what they can do to achieve this version quicker. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get one more. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. Something else you want to tell me? I think, okay, I understand this now. I think the main thing is you taking action towards the person that you want to be. This feels to me, again, we have a very, very defensive position, and this card is about going through the darkest moments in your life. I'm feeling even some sort of hate towards yourself about the way that you are, which is really unhealthy, but there's a lot of coping mechanisms happening here. And I think this is draining your energy so much. You're in this, again, stance of protecting yourself, and this kind of fear that, okay, this is fear of betrayal, and you're always on the edge and always aware of people around you. And I think this is really, really exhausting for you. And there's no specific card indicating the realization of this. I think you know deep down what your problems are. This is kind of a moment of pause where you understand that there's no actual way forward if you don't fix the way that you've been living. Because at this point, it just, there's no way, that's a blockage. There's no way to go forward without fixing that. And I think this is some sort of moment of realization of that. And with the Ace of Wands, specifically in this deck, it's a dormant force. It is not awakened yet, but it is in the exact middle of your past self and your future self. And I think it's you who has to activate it and take action. Awaken that force. I even feel like a bit of rage and anger at oneself of such a long inaction towards shadow work, towards healing yourself. And that rage, that kind of force is what you need to activate this movement, this I even feel like passion towards bettering oneself and towards being that person that you always wanted to be or always admired, like the qualities that you admired in other people. It's, again, I think I want one more card for this that would confirm to you that this is something you have to do. Actively do to get to this point. This is, where did I put this? I'm gonna put this right here. I feel, so with Seven of Swords, and especially in this deck, it's about a strategy, it's about a plan, it's about I think it's about you're trying to plan this out or have the safest foundation for you to actually take this action. You're postponing acting towards your vision, goal, towards becoming a better person. You're postponing that because you are, I think there's so much mistrust or distrust in yourself. I think you really need to find some self-confidence that you can actually be this person and you can achieve this. You absolutely can. And with Seven of Swords, you are trying to plan it out step by step. And that's what I was talking about, the unknown. You have to dive into the unknown. You cannot control every single little detail and situation in the process of becoming a better you. You will not be able to. And I know it feels safer, but at the same time, it is slowing you down. That's why it is the dormant kind of energy. And it is about, even though the plan might be unstable, not complete yet, that doesn't matter. It's encouraging you to take the step forward. It's encouraging you to awaken that passion, awaken that anger, actually anger, like, be mad about something, be mad about this. And just taking that step, even if you fall, even if it doesn't work out, you don't really have control over that. It is encouraging you to take that step even though the plan is unstable. And you maybe don't even know where you're going. Because let me tell you, you are going with the star here to the dream that you had, to the person you always wanted to be. You just have to take that step. You have to take it. Even though it's scary, this is how you evolve, you have to face your fears. And I think it's time for you to do that. And that's the thing, it was a big gap between your current self and the self that you're becoming. And the longer you take, the longer it will take for you to get here. I think it's telling you, even though it's gonna be trial and error, you just have to act. At this point, you just have to act. You know, there's like, if your life was a movie, there are people behind the screen right now screaming at you to take that effing step, to do something about it, to finally do something. They are screaming at you to do that. And again, with the Nine of Swords here in the bottom of the deck, this is your nightmare. This is something that is stressing you so much. I feel like there might be even some sort of self-loathing, like deep inner self-loathing towards oneself. Right now, there is a song that is coming up, and it basically says that the words are saying that it's a shame I won't be there because I'm dead. And it's kind of that I feel like you are already living in that you are not worthy of being there, or being with people, interacting with people, because you're already in that state of I think you need to find some self-confidence in yourself, because looking at your future, you are going to be this absolutely captivating, charming person that everyone would like to date. So you just have to take a step towards it. Even though it's scary, you just have to take a step towards it. And slowly but surely find that confidence in yourself, which you absolutely can do. Alright? Alright? So I think that's it for you today. I do have an extended reading if you're interested in that. I think for this specific group, I would like to see 3 different aspects of yourself that you can start working on, or that you have to better heal to get to this version of yourself quicker. Or basically just the main 3 aspects, so you can know where to start, or yeah, just a bit of a guidance and advice if you're interested in that. For the others of you, thank you for being here with me. I hope I brought you some clarity, and nevertheless, be very discerning about everything I said here today. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. Otherwise, let me know how it resonated, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye! Hi, group number 3. Let's check your vibe and see if it resonates. Instantly, when I started filming your reading, I feel this heaviness on my chest, and even stressful or kind of anxious about some situations, right around my solar plexus, it feels tense. That might be something you are experiencing. You chose time to feed the hungry heart, which is might be tuning into what I was feeling, is because this is, I feel like you have a lot of things on your mind, and a lot of things on your mind and a lot of things to deal with. You could be a manager, you could be I'm feeling someone in like business sector, a lot of papers, documents, or just wedding planner, organizer. It feels like there's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders and a tense lifestyle, tense work environment that I'm feeling. And yeah, I think there's also movie industry. I'm getting a manager type of energy from you, because there's not only there's a lot of people depending on you, and that's why you feel this anxiety, stressfulness to basically get everything right, even to a point of perfectionism. Everything has to be in place, calculated. There's very little room for error. And I think you are overworked. Genuinely. I think that this has been a long period of time of you staying in that stressful atmosphere, which has taken a toll. I would say even on your physical health, not only mental health. This card is basically saying that it's time to take some time for yourself. Take a vacation, a 2-week off work, fly somewhere, chill in the sun, let yourself go for a minute, and just to stop worrying about so much things happening around you. Because I feel like with the work that you do, it's impossible for you to take a break, because you have to be you always have to be on call. Oh, this is interesting. You might be a nurse, a doctor, that field. You have to always be on call, on duty. Ooh, there's a lot of professions coming in. Firefighter. Okay, sure. Yeah, I feel like the this kind of like health field is really coming in. But this is saying it's you are overworked and you need a break. And I think your body is telling you that. Maybe it's a bit more difficult for you to actually take a break, but it's time for you to organize it for yourself. Time to feed a hungry heart. Yeah, it's give your Give your body a break. That's what it's asking you. I think you're at a peak of reaching burnout, some sort of a breaking point. It's almost there. I think you can feel it. There's a sort of physical exhaustion, but your mind is always working and just the wheel is spinning, spinning in your head. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. And with this card, when I was shuffling the deck, another one instantly came out, and I was feeling a strong urge to take it. This is the second card that fell out for you. All the shoes fell from the sky. This card is talking about you are waiting for the shoe to drop. You're waiting for something bad to happen, and I think it ties in into this card. You are waiting for that breaking point to finally come, it feels like this kind of anger explosion. You're waiting for that last drop of your patience, and once it's almost there, baby girl, it's almost there, regardless of gender. Yeah, you're waiting for that last drop, and you're gonna walk out of this job. You're just done with everything. It takes so much from you, from your personal life. I think this could be something about a choice, you deliberating what to do in this situation. But I think you're mainly physically overworked and feeling exhausted. And it's also that kind of thing, especially if you're working in as a manager in any industry, entertainment industry especially. Wedding organizer too, again coming through. There's always something that goes wrong, and you're just waiting for that to go wrong. You're just waiting for someone to call you and tell you that the flowers you ordered 3 months ago will not be delivered. You're always ready for those kind of things, for something to go wrong. And again, it's taking a toll on you. With these two cards here, let's put it like this. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you. It's probably this one. So, let me see. Ooh, okay, yeah, okay. A lot of energy. Let me see. What is going on with you, Group 3? Is as I was saying, yeah, okay, yeah, we see that. Yeah, could I get more cards? What is going on in your life right now? Okay. Something else? Okay, there's a lot more. I would ask just for one card, or a couple of cards, for group 3. Ooh, alright, okay. Yeah. Ooh, okay, let's take this one. Yeah, we're gonna take this one right here. Okay, now this shot out. I'm gonna put this here. Alright. This is, the tarot cards are basically confirming to me most things that I said from your vibe. Check what is going on in your life. There is 2 scenarios which correlates with the 2 vibe cards that I got from you, for you. Four of Cups, 10 of Swords. Let me do this. Let me no, I'm leaving it. Change my mind. So, let's start with the 4 of Cups. This is, I want to say, a deliberation. I think you're in this headspace where you are thinking what to do in this situation. Because this woman is looking back. I think this, whatever you're doing right now, whatever work you are in, it has become a comfortable space for you over the years. You have adapted to the way it is, to the regime, and you have put so much thought and energy, you have put so much life, your life, into this job. I'm feeling this is a job that you are, I think, missing or not noticing other things that are happening around you, or just missing. Okay, I got the scene from The Devil Wears Prada, where Andy is so much into that workplace that she is neglecting her friends. I think this is something that is significant in your life. And I think you have started to notice that, or it was always like that. But now you're starting to, it's starting to impact your life in some way in a way that you don't like, and you would like to change that. But this is events, this is friends, opportunities that you are missing because of your job. Or I think there's also, you could not see your friends as often as you would like. Family too. That's why it feels like you have put so much of your own life into this workplace that it has taken you away from the people that you love, the things that you love to do. apart from this job, it's I'm not saying that you don't enjoy what you're doing. I'm just saying that you invested a lot of you in this. And I think this is the first time you are really deliberating, or even you're thinking about it. And this is, let me be clear, this is a card of inaction. You're stuck in this, your mind palace, thinking about what to do in this situation. Is it worth it? That's the main question in your head. Is it worth it? You're still leaning into the job aspect of all of it, and it's comfortable for you, so there's also a hesitation to change anything about it. You're in this limbo of decision making. I think there's a lot you have to think about, and you are right now, your mind is there. Maybe it could also hinder your work. I think you're a professional, so probably not, but there is a bit of dissociation in some places. In some ways. Yeah. And there's also the Ten of Swords, which is, because both of these cards are next to each other, it feels like they're equally significant and have equal amount of impact in your life right now. With the Ten of Swords, this is again about a complete exhaustion, and you feel like there's no way out of this workplace, or even this field of work. It feels like because you have already started working in it, there's no way out. And it is also a really demanding job, physically demanding job. Feels like you're running around the whole day. I'm hearing you're either running in heels or you're running around just a hospital, patient rooms. Yeah, coming strongly. It is very demanding, very exhausting. And I think it's that it okay, it can cause you physical pain too. I feel like it's just overall taking a toll on everything, on your psychological health, on your physical health. You're just in hell. It's taking so much effort from you to keep going and keep doing this. Ten of Swords, it's the highest card in the sword suit category. It could also signify completion, in which you are again used to this, and this has become comfort for you, and you don't see another way of. I heard living. Maybe it's not that deep, but you don't see another way to how to make your money. So there's a lot on your mind right now, and I think it's one of the bigger decisions that you have to make. I want some clarification for this card. I'm gonna keep this one. Ooh. Because I feel like, let me see if everything's in frame. I feel like this might be someone in your life, a partner, a significant other. Okay. Can I get one card, please? Thank you so much. It might be a significant other. Okay, yeah, that's what I was feeling. That is in your life a pillar of strength for you. I'm gonna leave this here. Yep. This is someone in your life that grounds you and gets you back to your roots. It's interesting. I think with you running around all day, this is a person that brings you calm and peace and the support that you need in your line of work. Knight of Pentacles. So with Three of Pentacles here, this is definitely a connection. I'm feeling that this might be, so it might be either a husband, a partner, not gender specific, a significant other in your life that brings you peace. Or with this card, Three of Pentacles, this could be a person in your line of work, your co-worker, that is taking a lot of responsibility from you and on his shoulders. So it's again, pillar of strength, absolutely. He helps you in any way, shape, or form he can. And I think, or it could be a friend also. It's this kind of, I'm feeling that this is a co-worker. Because with Three of Pentacles, it's a person you are building a project with. This, it could be, you could be on some sort of private project manager, some individual work, but it's a small group of people that are creating this project. So that's why there's a lot of responsibility on each of the people in that group. But this person takes a lot from your shoulders, a lot of burden. And together both of you are building something and creating something together. This could be a project. This person helps you in any way, shape, or form they can. Yeah, it's such a connection, trustworthy. Absolutely. And I think there's also, on this side of the things, this is you. It feels like this is the person in power. You are a boss, manager, someone who is just going through fortresses, through blockages, through everything, demolishing everything in your way to make the project work, to do what you have to do, to complete the mission. It's this girl power. It sounds... Girl power sounds too lame for you. It almost feels like that's just child's work. The person that you are so intimidating. You have a lot of connections. You have a lot of force and passion to command, to control big groups of people and actually get things done. I think that's your specialty. Get things done. That's why people hire you. This could be, yeah. You could also, again, if you're working in that industry, it's kind of, maybe you could be hired by demand. So it's not completely a stable workplace. Or you have a lot of different branches you go to. But that's why people hire you. People hire you to break through. What's it called? Law. Could be, you could be like a lawyer. Prosecutor. Wow. This transformation. Actually, transformation being there. It's kind of, I feel like you are almost putting up a front. Because this fell between the Ten of Swords and Queen of Wands, which is... It requires so much energy from you to make this work. But you know how to shapeshift? Wow. How to shift to this mega queen that is actually powerful enough. Poker face, you're not showing your pain to anyone. Yeah. I want to know more. Okay, so let's see. So what is it a decision that you have to make? Could I get a clarification for what kind of, thank you, guidance? A couple of cards, please. What kind of guidance are you looking for? Well, okay there, but okay. Okay, I would, okay, just by the, I'm not gonna, there's a lot, this could be your, again, significant other, or maybe someone who will eventually become your significant other. I wanted to take these ones. But this is still doesn't answer my question. I will need another card, please. 3 of Cups. Okay, thank you. King of Cups has come out so much, I have to take him. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what's going on. Again, the cards. Oh. Yeah. Okay. And not King of... Girl, what the fuck is going on? Where are your... What? I'm sorry, what? Okay. Okay, let me just figure this out, okay? It doesn't even fit in the frame. You have a lot going on. Let me tell you this. Pick this up. Let me do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Can you see? I think you can. So. First of all, let's start with this side, okay? Oh, what I wanted to say. Everything here is so symmetrical. I think you are that kind of person where... Okay, that kind of person that... Give me a second. Has everything you do is methodical, calculated, structured. I'm looking at Excel sheets at this point and moment in my mind's eye. Everything gets paid on time. That's just... yeah. The other thing, let's start with this side. I think this is talking about your heart and about your friendships, your relationships, connections. And this is... we'll get to that in a second. I think this person who is your pillar of strength, if he's not your significant other at this point in time, he will eventually be one of your love interests. Or he's already one of the love interests now. No, I think this is coming in the future for you. Okay. So, right now you're in pain. Right now you're hurting. You have to figure out what is going on. Or, with the Two of Pentacles, I think this is the most important thing. You have to figure out how to balance your work life with your personal life. Have some sort of barrier between those two. And Two of Pentacles is talking about finding balance in the constant and never-ending change, which I think in your line of work is very significant and very prominent. So you have found balance in finding ways around when something goes wrong in your work. But you have not applied that skill set that you have between your personal life and your work life, which I think is an obstacle that you have to overcome at this point in time. I think that's why the deliberations are happening, of maybe you're quitting this job for the people that you love, which is, I don't think this is exactly the advice for you that I get from this. The advice that I get is to figure out how to balance them both, which is probably a difficult thing to do. That's just my opinion. Okay, so talking about this side, Three of Swords, you're in pain, you have a lot of things to figure out. Again, balance. But eventually, this leads to a connection between this person and you. The Two of Cups is absolutely a love card, a connection, a fated meeting between two people. And this feels to me like endgame. This feels like the person for you to have a family with, to eventually have children with, if that's what you would like. This is a long-term relationship, even the last one that you'll ever have. It feels really warm, and I would even want to say this person at this moment in time has a lot of feelings for you. Unconditional love, whatever that means for you at this moment. Oh yeah, admiration. It's your choice whether to indulge in this eventually or not. But this person definitely has something for you. Some feelings. Romantic, I mean, not platonic. Unless you want them to be platonic. That's what I'm saying. You have the choice right here. And then there's also Page of Wands. Then there's also celebration with friends and making new connections. I think more than that, it's strengthening the connections with the friends that you already have. The whole underlying meaning of this reading is for you to find balance. There's a lot of pain you're going through, but there's a lot of passion in your eyes for this line of work. And there is a celebration coming. There is a celebratory drink after the success of a project. This is the life you chose, and this is the life you want to live. It's just hard at this point in time, and that's what you're deliberating. Now I get it. I get what you're asking. Should you quit? By these cards, no. If it makes your heart happy, no. This is what tells me. It tells me that you have the support, you have the friends, you'll find a way to balance this because you already have a way to solve things when they don't go right. So you will solve this. You have all of the capability and all of the passion to make this work, even through pain. Yeah, There's also, I was thinking, what is this? What is this kind of hand side that you have with this transformation card? I think I finally understand. You are a shapeshifter. I'm saying that literally. Because you have so many skill sets at your disposal, very intelligent by the way, and so much fierce passion in your heart, you are capable to shapeshift into any person you are required to be at that moment. Wow. Oh my god. I think anyone would be more than delighted to have you on their team. A jack of all trades. Absolutely. That's why there's so many cards coming out. That's why 2 cards came out, and there's so much things going on in your life because you are just that capable of balancing all of them. You are. Wow, you are fascinating. Wow. And a bit of about these personas. You have that one fierce, powerful, intimidating persona that just cuts through bullshit. Cuts through all and any of the blockages that there is. This is a breakthrough. This is a weapon. This is a weapon persona. She goes into deliberations, into deals, and if you want to get it done, this person comes out. Then you have the one where you're charming, diplomacy, connections. It feels like if you need to be at some sort of an event that requires gracefulness and convincing, or persuasion, that's the word I'm looking for. Or even just, pure charm about you. You're just pulling that like a tool to use for you. It's like nothing. It's like nothing for you changing these characters. You have so many skill sets at your waist, I think, at your back, whatever the saying is. You're just pulling them out like that. Wow. This is fascinating. I want to see it in action. Listen. And the King of Cups. You have such a control on your emotions. You don't let them out easy. Such a control. It's again because of the line of work that you're doing, but this is King of Cups. This is the ultimate card for emotional maturity, wisdom, that level of integrity and knowledge. This is an observer. This is someone that sits back to see, to observe. Perceptive, very perceptive. You know how to adapt to situations. Very insightful. You can read people like a book. I want to know where you're working and what kind of person you are to need this kind of a skill set. Oh wow, this is so interesting to me. Wow. Absolutely a jack of all trades. Yeah. And page of wands. Let me tell you, this is talking about that passion. You have a passion like a 20-year-old boy. Oh, a young stallion? Wow. You have just... Wow, you are just cutting through people's bullshit. Wow. Now that's strong. I think for this... Oh shit. Yeah, just flying through ideas and opportunities at any given time. I'm in awe. I think for the main reading, this is it. I will get back to you with a question. With questions for the extended one in a second. Okay, so for the extended reading, I would like to see 2 things that you could focus on right at this moment to not reach that breaking point, to get out of it safely. What you can do at this specific moment, and how to achieve that balance between work and personal life. I think that's just going to be two focus points for you. Yeah. So, thank you for being here with me today. I hope I brought you some clarity on the situation. Nevertheless, be very discerning about everything I said here. If it does not fit, don't make it fit. Otherwise, let me know how it resonated, and I'll see you in the extended reading. Or if I don't, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!